Welcome back to today's Daily PBJ Devotional. Read Exodus 26, Proverbs 2, and Psalm 74 if you're keeping up with the Old Testament reading schedule for this year. This devotional is about Proverbs 2. My son, if you accept my words and hide my commandments within you, if you incline your ear to wisdom and direct your heart to understanding, if you truly call out to insight and lift your voice to understanding, if you seek it like silver and search it out like hidden treasure, then you will discern the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity, to guard the paths of justice and protect the way of his saints. Then you will discern righteousness and justice and equity, every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will delight your soul. Discretion will watch over you, and understanding will guard you, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the man who speaks perversity, from those who leave the straight paths, to walk in the ways of darkness, from those who enjoy doing evil, and rejoice in the twistedness of evil, whose paths are crooked and whose ways are devious. It will rescue you from the forbidden woman, from the stranger with seductive words, who abandons the partner of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death, and her tracks to the departed spirits. None who go to her return or negotiate the paths of life. So you will follow in the ways of the good, and keep to the paths of the righteous. For the upright will inhabit the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be uprooted. This is God's word. The end of Proverbs 1 described wisdom as a woman wandering the streets, offering her blessing to anyone who wanted it. Here in Proverbs 2, Solomon told his son that he, Solomon, could be the medium for wisdom. He wrote in verses 1 and 6, and these are the words of the NIV, "My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding." It has always been God's plan to pass wisdom from parents to children. Since God is the source of wisdom, according to verse 6, and parents are commanded to teach our children about God and introduce him to our kids, you can see Deuteronomy 11:19-21 for that. But because of that, because that's God's will and God's plan, then teaching our children about God and his ways also introduces them to God's wisdom for guiding their lives, as we saw in verses 9-11. This wisdom, then, will steer our children away from sinful influencers, either men in verses 12-15 or women, as described in verses 16-19. The result will be a blessed, morally successful life. We see that in verses 7 and 8 and verses 20-22. The lesson for children is to listen to your parents and be obedient to their words. Our world mocks parents and acts as if they know nothing. But look at the lives of those who listen to that kind of nonsense. Children may be more adept at technology and more savvy about what is popular, but God gave you parents to keep you from ruining your life through sinful, stupid actions. The lesson for parents is to teach your children about God. Our church offers children's programs to assist you, but you have an influence on them that the world's greatest youth minister can never have. Believe it or not, your children respect you. They want your attention. They crave your insight. And they want to be like you. So make the most of that. When they get older, they will be tempted to disregard your words and make their own decisions in foolish ignorance. This is why it is important to start leading your children spiritually when they are young. Parents can delegate many things about our children to others. We can delegate to coaches who can teach them to play sports. We can delegate teachers who can instruct them about math or science, but you can't really outsource their moral and spiritual instruction. So make sure to pray for your kids and to lead them to know God and His ways. If you found this devotional helpful, please sign up to be helped by it every day. Go to dailypbj.com/subscribe and put in your email address, and this is completely free. It will show up in your inbox every day. Please consider supporting me on a monthly basis. Go to dailypbj.com/support if you'd like more information about how to do that. And please share this with someone who might need the encouragement as a parent or as a child who might be struggling to obey parents and wondering what the importance of it is. And I'll see you next time. May God bless you. Hope you have a great day today.